Welcome. Today's safety video focuses on safety huddles. Our goal is to walk you through an ideal safety huddle and its key stages. You'll learn when to proactively initiate a safety huddle, who from the interdisciplinary team should be involved, what safety interventions are discussed, and when escalation is necessary.
Hey, this is Cynthia.
Hey, this is Jason calling from Mental Health. Are you ready to get report on Karen Tones?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
The mental health nurse continues handing off the patient information of diagnoses, past medical history, including mental health disorders, the patient's current behavioral plan of specific interventions for the patient, and any precautions. Hey Ellie, I just got off the phone with Jason from Mental Health. I want to connect with you in regards to patient Karen Tones who's coming to us from Mental Health. It looks like there's been some episodes of escalating behaviors that have posed safety risks to herself and staff, including like elopement and aggressive behavior.
Thank you for checking in. I was also just looking at her chart and I saw the aggression alert on file. I think for best practice before she gets here, we should call a safety huddle.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and page the provider and all the PCAs, if we can round them up, and then I'll go ahead and contact CRL and security, and then we can all meet together in about 15 minutes or so.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
In this scene, a safety huddle is proactively initiated in a controlled environment. This early coordination allows the interdisciplinary team to collaboratively plan a safe and well-prepared transition of the patient onto the unit.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming to the safety huddle today. I call this huddle because we are getting a patient transferring from mental health. Her name is Karen Tones. She does have a history of aggression and impulsive behaviors, and so I just wanted to call this meeting so we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I just got reported off from Mental Health. They said that the patient is here for acute hypoxic breast childhood failure, secondary to COPD. She does have a past medical history here of schizoaffective disorder and antisocial personality disorder. She did try to elope while she was on mental health, and then she did try to strike at the PCA while the PCA was trying to get vitals. So there are aggression flags on her chart.
That sounds like a lot. I see that the patient is already on a hold per the guardian, but is still at a very high risk for elopement. So I'll have some PRN Zyprexa available with some backup. Please keep me updated. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thank you, that sounds like a good plan. We can also complete an environmental assessment of the room and take out any unnecessary cords or equipment. I think we'll also keep to one voice communication with the patient, so the primary nurse is the first point of contact. And then for the elopement risk, we can put in a VSA camera. I don't know if that's a barrier to discharge or not. And then we can also put security in for standby with cares too.
Yeah, we've responded to this patient a lot, so let's make sure we keep up with the environmental checks for objects could cause harm, and room near the nurse's station, but away from exits.
Yeah, we'll be there to help with transport, and we can do increased security rounding on the unit. We can touch base with the charge nurse and see if there's any cares that need to be done when we're on the unit. If there's any cares that are needed outside of security present, contact us and we'll be on scene to assist.
The VSA will not hinder or delay discharge. We will communicate with group home. They will make sure that they have the appropriate supports in place. And throughout her stay with us, we will make sure group home and guardian know what's happening and have a safe and appropriate discharge plan.
That sounds great. I think this was a great safety huddle. Does anyone have any questions or concerns at this time?
No. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Once the safety huddle is concluded, the primary nurse will report huddle activation at shift handoff. The charge nurse will notify the nurse supervisor and/or nurse manager. The charge nurse will also document the safety huddle into the patient's chart under the safety huddle navigator. Hi Karen, welcome to the unit. Is it okay if we get you into bed today?
Nope, I'm not doing that.
Okay, really here to help you. I really appreciate if you could just help us get into bed.
If you touch me.
Nope, we're not doing that. Everyone step back. 132 additional to
I'll
central
swing.
9.
Okay, it looks like patient's getting aggressive. Let's go ahead and call a bird. A behavioral emergency response team, BERT,
is now initiated as there is now an imminent threat to safety when the patient attempted to strike at the PCA.
Thanks for watching. Now that you have seen an example of an effective safety huddle, we hope you feel more confident and prepared to handle similar situations in your own work.